Hello everybody, this is Shocking 1008 reporting for duty, welcoming you back to an episode of Pokémon Colosseum. Last time, we didn't really make much progress, only dealing with one battle against Scrub, dealing with his ridiculous team that was not particularly too powerful for our taste. And in this episode, we're going to be dealing with the most important battle, but before we do that, I'll have something that I need to explain. Off camera, after the end of the previous episode, I did a lot of training in my team. And as you can see, my Feraligatr, the Reptile, is now level 45. And he's learned a new move called Slash. Slash is a normal type physical attacking move that has 70 power, 100 accuracy, but has a high critical hit ratio. Noctowl, leveled up to level 46, hasn't learnt any new moves. He did want to learn Confusion, but I said no. Because I'm happy with the moves that he's got at the minute. Even though he's more of a special attacker than a physical attacker at the minute. Prosciutto, I got the hiccups all of a sudden. Prosciutto is level 46 also. And he learned the new move, Feint Attack, which is one of the alternative moves that you would normally teach Umbreon to replace the move Bite, that has the exact same power. But the thing with Feint Attack, it never misses. It's basically a dark version of Aerial Ace. Medicham learned the move Psychic, which I taught him from a TM, because I did some battle training at Mount Battle, and I taught him the TM for Psychic in exchange for Confusion. I would have alternatively taught it to Apollo, but Apollo is coming up to a certain level where he will eventually learn Psychic by leveling up. He can learn it by TM, but I chose not to. And Melody, I taught Melody the TM for Ice Beam. And same thing again, I actually bought the TM for Psychic and Ice Beam at Mount Battle. You can actually notice that Reptile was the only Pokemon in my team that does not, and I repeat this, does not have level 46. So in this episode, we're going to be going down these stairs and heading straight towards the most important battle. But before we do that, here's an item. HP up. That will actually boost up your Pokemon's health by 1 stage. Straight away, I want to give that to Psychic. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I took the experience share of everybody. Probably better that I didn't, but I did anyway. Can't think who would need it more. I think Psychic would need it more, actually. So, I'll give Psychic the experience share. And we'll carry on our journey. Good. This disk has been scrubbed off all data. That's done it. Wow. How did you get in without my notice? Ah, I see. You must be the much talked about Wes. Little did I expect to see you here. I am Ein. I am in charge of this Shadow Pokemon lab. No one must be allowed to interfere with our Shadow Pokemon plan. I won't allow it. Let me acquaint you with the power of my Shadow Pokemon. Here we go, the most important battle in the Shadow Pokemon Lab. We're dealing with Ein. Ein is a really dickish trainer, if I would say so myself, and I can explain the reason why, starting with these 2 Pokemon. He starts off with Altaria, level 46, Dragonfly type, natural cure for the ability, which means he can actually heal any status condition that it has if he switches it out. She has the moves Ice Beam, Pursuit, Fly, and Toxic. His second Pokemon, Huntail, plain water type, level 47, Swift Swim for the ability, which, guess what, boosts his speed in a rainstorm. He carries the moves Confuse Ray, Rain Dance, Surf, and Bite. This Huntail is a jerk because he will start off with Rain Dance, to boost his speed and then do the stat boost move of Surf. Or he'll go for the added status condition, which is his main strategy in his battles. He loves to give you a status condition. He can alternatively give you Confuse Ray. So, oh no. What I'm going to do first off is I'm going to use my new move Slash on Huntail. And I'm going to use Hip. Actually, I don't know if Noctowl is faster than Altaria. So I'll use Fly on Altaria and just hope for the best. Nah, but it didn't do anything. Yeah, Kaepora was faster. So Huntail is going to set up the rain, which means his power of water moves is going to get boosted. In case you're probably wondering, why does he teach his Huntail the move Rain Dance? You will see in due time. Because I've actually had a failed recording on this battle once before. Because I tried to defeat him, but I failed. And even worse, my dad interrupted me as I was doing the recording, mentioning about these two Pokemon exquisitely as they came out. Because I was explaining them, he interrupted me, telling me to keep the noise down because he was about to go to sleep. Which personally made it much more harder for me to do my recording because I love talking in a loud tone of voice. So now I know that Altaria is faster than Kaepora, I'm going to use Hypnosis on it. And there's the Confuse Ray. Knew it was going to happen, and I knew it was going to be on Kaepora, because this is exactly what happened last time. Wow. So much for Slash having a high critical hit ratio. I've not even got it once. Okay, Altaria is using Fly again. So I missed the chance to knock it out. But I can use Slash on Huntail and hope for the best I snap out of it straight away. Oh crap, that's gonna hurt. Never mind. Down goes Huntail at long last. Now for his next Pokemon. And this one is a jerk. Lantern, level 47, Water Electric type. Volt Absorb for the ability, which draws in all electric type moves used against it to heal his health. By all means, do not attack this Lantern with an electric type move unless you want to heal up his health. It carries the moves Rain Dance, Hydro Pump, Confuse Ray, and Thunder. Same again as the Huntail, he likes to set up confusion on your opponent. And even worse, his power of Hydro Pump gets boosted in the rain by 50%, plus he also carries Thunder, which is adding insult to injury. Now this is why I taught Altaria the move Ice Beam, to deal with that Altaria straight away. Because as you recall, Dragon and Flying, quad disadvantage to Ice, and how the hell did you survive? Yep. He did the exact same thing I did, and he dealt a lot less damage. Yeah, there you go. Knew it was going to happen. Alright then, Prosciutto, because you're able to withstand... Excuse me. You're able to withstand electric attacks, but the problem is you're not able to withstand Hydro Pump. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Rock Slide, and I need to knock out that Altaria. But personally, I don't know what he's going to do with this Lantern. I don't know if he's going to use Hydro Pump on Prosciutto or Thunder on Altaria, aka Melody. His fourth Pokemon, Golbat, level 48, Poison Flying type, Inner Focus for the ability, which means he cannot be flinched. He carries the moves yet again: Confuse Ray, Toxic, Bite, and Wing Attack. You gotta watch out for this Golbat if you don't have a poison Pokemon in your team, because if he has Golbat, he's a poison type and he's got Toxic, which means Toxic has 100% accuracy. Yeah, if a poison type Pokemon uses Toxic, he has a 100% accuracy. So by all means, watch out. And even worse, he's going to use Confuse Ray on Altaria because Altaria is already weak. He loves giving the status condition to your Pokemon. And once again, I hurt myself. And that time, Lantern hit. And you know what was even worse? Prosciutto was at maximum health, and he's got the move Sturdy, and he still got knocked out. How does that even work? Because if a Pokemon carries the ability Sturdy, that means they survive at least one attack. He didn't. So... oh, for a minute I thought I heard something then. You know what, let's use our new move, Psychic on Golbat. And let's try again with Dragon Dance. Hope for the best I don't knock myself out. Or he knocks me out for me. Alright, we're going through that same phase again where I'm down to my last two Pokemon. This is not good. There we go, Golbat is dead. Now we don't have to deal with the Toxic. Now for his final Pokemon. Raikou is a Shadow Pokemon. Raikou is a plain electric type. He'll be level 40 plus. He's got pressure for the ability, which means it cuts your Pokemon's power points by 2 instead of 1. His moveset is Shadow Rush, Leer, Quick Attack, and Thunder. But if you were able to purify this Pokemon, you would be able to regain the move Rain Dance, which I actually did do one time, but I didn't successfully finish up my Pokémon Colosseum profile then, so I had no idea exactly what to do. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use another Psychic on Lantern, and I'm going to use Helping Hand. And yes, Raikou is a ridiculously fast Pokemon. So you gotta watch out for him, especially if he does that. Thank heavens that the rain was not in effect. Okay, Lantern survived. Oh god, there's the rain. Well, I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing. Detect. Psybeam on Lantern. I need to protect Psychic. I need to protect him. I was actually hoping to knock out that Lantern before he set up the Rain Dance. But unfortunately I didn't. Yep, there we go. I made the right call. Now, I think what I'll do here, I think I'll do a little sacrifice play. Whoop. Not that. I'm going to go into my items. Here we are. I'll use the Revive, and I'm going to use it on Prosciutto, because he's able to withstand electric attacks. And on Apollo's turn, I would use Reflect, but bless me. But the problem is, he's using special attacking moves. He does have one physical attacking move, a Quick Attack, which, by the way, if your Pokemon are 10 health or less, he will, by default, use Quick Attack. So I'm just going to go straight in and use Return, and hope for the best it does a lot of damage. Okay, it did a decent amount of damage, not a lot. Right, Psychic survived, and he got paralyzed. Okay, so once again, I'm going to sacrifice Psychic to use a Super Potion on Prosciutto. And on Apollo's turn, I'm going to use Return on that Raikou. Whoa! That did more than I thought. Yeah, there was no way Psychic was going to survive. Alright, Prosciutto, you're back in play. Don't fail me. Right then, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use... Ooh, what's the best move to do in this situation? Because he's low on health. Let's have a look. Kick that inflicts more damage on heavier targets. Okay. So low kick is actually unpredictable because I don't know exactly how heavy Raikou is. So I'm going to hope for the best. I use Feint Attack and it doesn't knock him out. And I'm going to set up a Reflect just because. Because I don't want to knock out that Raikou. Okay. Right. Wow, that did nothing. Okay, the rain stopped. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and catch Raikou now. He may not be in the best situation to be caught, but I'm going to try it anyway. I'm going to throw a Great Ball, and if he... you know what? I'm going to use another revive. I'm going to revive Psychic again. Because I'm not confident doing another attack on that Raikou in case it knocks it out. 1 is not good enough. Yeah, I knew he was going to attack. I knew he was going to knock out Prosciutto. It happens every time they use Thunder, regardless if it's raining or not, and they always hit. Okay, Psychic used Detect. Well, actually, I could use Calm Mind, actually, but it doesn't matter now. And now, let's try an Ultra Ball. This has gotta work. This has got to work. 1. Just when I was about to say 2. Yeah, he was gonna fully hit. Right, I'm gonna use Calm Mind, and on Apollo's turn, I'm going to use a Super Potion to heal Psychic off, so he's able to withstand a lot of attacks. Because the higher my special defense is, the more harder it is he's going to knock it out. So now I'll use Detect again. And let's do a Pokeball this time. Let's be random. And this time I'm not going to say anything. No. It's always 1. Always 1. Okay. My Reflect wore off. I'll use another Calm Mind. And this time, I'll use a Hyper Potion. Right, do you see how that actually did less damage that time? That's because of me raising my special defense, which is now up by 2. I'm going to use Detect once again. And I think we've been in this battle for some time now, so we're going to use a timer ball. This Raikou must be a really good nature if he's refusing to go in the Pokeball. Whoa! He's actually starting to use Shadow Rush now, but he's going to be targeting Espeon. Okay. Right, that... I think Shadow Rush is classed as a physical attacking move, which is why it didn't do that much damage. So... yeah. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do a Nest Ball. He's lower level than me. Let's do it. I don't care. No. Can I get anything other than 1? Right, his health is now in the red, so that spells danger. Let's see. Let's try another Ultra Ball. And let's use Reflect. Please go in the Pokeball. Please. God damn it. This is really bad. I think he's actually ran out of Thunders. That's why he's not using them anymore. Oh boy. Another Pokeball. And... wait. No. Seriously, I can hear my next door neighbors banging next door and it's really irritating. Raikou, seriously, get in the motherfucking Pokeball! Right, one more Shadow Rush and he's dead. Literally, one more Shadow Rush and he's dead. So this Pokeball has got to count. Timer Ball. Please work. Ah! It's been jiggling once every time. And I do not want to make this another failed recording. So you know what? I'm going to be doing this battle again off camera. And I'm going to try and catch that Shadow Raikou. So next time on Pokémon Colosseum, you will see me standing in the Shadow Pokemon Lab after defeating Ein. Okay, see you guys then.